It's spring. That means turkey season and bear season. This year I'm going to do something a little bit different. The last several bears I've taken in Canada with archery equipment and absolutely love doing so. But I've got a bucket list item that I'm going to try to complete this year. I am going to Washington State to the Quinault Indian Reservation and attempt to take a bear from the ground with a handgun. Welcome to my 460 Smith & Wesson. Fire in the hole. The Quinault Indian Reservation, Chitwin Guide Services. I stayed at a local motel that was very nice. The views were spectacular, and this place had a restaurant attached to it, so I had everything I needed within walking distance until I left for the bear stand. I got with the guys and they instantly put me out on a stand. I sat there for a little bit watching the mountain jays play around. This guy was quite the movie star. He was there for several hours, and as I sat there, a nice bear came in. Couldn't really tell how big he was, and he didn't give me a super good shot, so I passed it thinking that he would show up in the next couple of days. Okay, I'm leaving my rough bear camp and heading back out to the stand here in just a couple minutes. As you can see behind me how rough it is. It's terrible. I can't hardly stand it. Just kidding. This is probably one of the best take your wife hunting with you places I've ever been. There are several things to see up and down the ocean, as well as most of the motels up and down this beach have hot tubs, spas, swimming pools. So therefore, if you're looking for a place to either take the wife hunting with you or take her with you while you hunt, you might want to look this place up because it's pretty interesting around here. So headed off to the stand. I saw a big bear last night. I tried to get him on video. He stopped short of of our area and didn't present a very good shot. So I thought he was actually coming all the way in, so I didn't press the issue. But hopefully he'll decide it's time to come in tonight. So wish me luck. Well, end of day 2. I come out to the pickup spot, and it was pretty dark in the timber, run out of camera light. So I'm back up here waiting for my ride. Saw absolutely nothing. Nothing's hit the bait today, so that kind of stuff happens. So we'll see where they want me to go tomorrow. Maybe even the same spot. I did see a big bear in there, so hopefully in the next day or so he'll show up again. So here we go. I figured I would do a little wrap up so far. 4 days in Washington. I did have a bear come in last night, and I think I got some decent footage of him. It was starting to get late because in this rainforest, for example, the sun set at 8:30, and at 8:35 or so, I couldn't see anything on the monitor of the camera. It got that dark that quick. Once I got out to the vehicle, everything seemed to be so much better. However, in the timber, if you can't see much past sunset. So I'm off, jump in a couple of vehicles over there, and I'll be sitting on the bait here pretty quick. It was a pretty slow, rainy night. Not much moving at all. The next morning was my last morning to sit down and sip coffee looking at this view from the restaurant. Just absolutely incredible. Then I got to meet up with Phil Chopper Martin, my new guide for the day. He really had a lot of knowledge of the area, a lot of knowledge of Indian traditions, and knowledge of the bears. We knew there were 3 bears hitting this bait, and it was up to me to finish the deal if one of them came in. I just put a shot on a big black bear, and I forgot to put my muffs down, so when the gun went off, it scared me and I closed my eyes, so I didn't see anything after that. He's not there, but I don't think he's too far, because I think I squeezed the trigger and double lunged him. So I'm waiting for Phil to get here. I don't know the territory that well, and once he gets here, surely he's not too far. Wish me luck. In this rainforest, but it's unforgiving. There's no light. And in fact, yesterday on a drizzly day, I was out of camera light 15-20 minutes earlier than the sunset. Now this guy has either been used for tracking, or he's been a nuisance someplace. He has a tag and he has a collar on him. We'll contact the proper authorities and make sure that gets back to them. But beautiful bear, handgun.
Handgun, yeah, that's awesome.
I had lots of help because there was a lot of meat to go around. I've been on a lot of bear hunts in my day, and while I may have been to places with more bears or even bigger bears, the experience, the views, the traditions in this particular area definitely make it a place to visit. You can take the family and let them go off on their own, experience the views along the ocean while you sit in a bear stand and possibly take a nice one. Definitely worth the trip.